In this video, we're going to compare a fraction to a decimal and try to figure out which one is greater or less than. So if we have a problem like this that says, what sign makes this statement true? 6 over 10, question mark, and 0.56. So we need to find out which is less than and which is greater than. Okay, less than is this way, greater than is this way. So step 1. When the denominator is a number like 10, 100, 1,000, etc., you move the decimal left once if the denominator is 10. You move it left twice if the denominator is 100. You move it left 3 times if the denominator is 1,000, and so on. Okay, so for this one, we're going to worry about if the denominator is 10. So we move the decimal left once. So what does that really mean? For every whole number, there is a decimal at the end of every whole number. So we're going to convert the fraction to a decimal. So for 6 over 10, we move the decimal once to the left. That's the rule. So if we have 0.6, we're going to move the decimal over. So it would look like this. 1. We've moved it once, so now our decimal shows up here. And let me make that decimal black. And so it'll become 0.6. That's going to be what 6 over 10 becomes as a decimal. 6 over 10 becomes 0.6. So now we use the place value chart. So let's put our numbers in. Here's the 0.6. And remember to put a 0 in the hundredths place if there's nothing there, right? We put a 0 there. If you remember in my previous video, I explained that. And you can find a link to that video in the description if you want to watch it again. So then we put in 0.56. Now the third step is to start comparing with the highest place value. Okay, so we start from here and move this way. So we could see that 0.6 is greater than 0.56. So we put the greater than sign. And finally, that means we know that 6 over 10 is greater than 0.56. And that's the end of the lesson. Not very complicated. If you don't understand it, don't worry, anyone can do math. You would probably just one explanation away from getting it. So just watch the video again. Also, I have an ebook that you could follow along in the ebook, this exact lesson. So make sure to download that. It's in the description.